confidence is one thing, but shooting free throws with your eyes closed is flat out showing off and being cocky. That's saying to the opponent, I'm better than you and there's nothing you can do about it. So let me show you a few iconic moments. What up everybody, my name is Stefan and this is Heat Check. Let's get into it. Possibly the most obvious example in today's NBA is the run back on defense by Steph Curry after he shoots a three. This type of move has to be demoralizing for any team. Steph simply lets them know that he's the best shooter on the court and that he can make any shot he wants. However, some of you younger guys may not remember or even know that Curry is not the first one to do this. The originator is actually one of my all-time favorite players, Gilbert Arenas. As you can see right here, he does it on a game winner, which makes it that much more special with the game on the line. And speaking of Agent Zero, one time he made a $20,000 bet with Deshaun Stevenson that he can make more one-handed threes than his teammate could make by shooting regular. And as wild as that sounds, Gilbert would go on to make 73 out of 100 shots from downtown. Look, I know that good NBA shooters can get to 90 plus in practice, but to make 73 with one hand is absolutely crazy to me. So with the entire team watching, Stevenson couldn't get to this number and left the court completely embarrassed. So that's the type of cat that Gilbert Arenas was in his prime. And while we're talking about betting big money, one time in a tight game, Gerald Wallace tried to trash talk Kobe and break his concentration before an important free throw. And the Mamba just told him, how much you wanna put? I'll put 500 grand, and then calmly knocked down a shot worth $500,000. Of course, this one wasn't a real bet, but Kobe's greatness and his supreme confidence was more than real. Larry Bird, a legendary trash talker who could back it up, during the 1988 three-point contest famously walked in the locker room and asked the shooters who's coming in second, and on the final ball, as he needed it for the win, Bird just shot it and raised his hand, showing the entire arena that he knew all along that he was gonna win it. And check out how insane this guy was.
Larry told all of us and the media, he said, tomorrow night's the last game of the trip. I'm going to play this one left-handed.
I'm just trying to understand the mindset of remembering in the middle of the game with all the action going on that, oh right, I need to shoot this one with my left hand. Bird ended up making 10 of his 21 field goals that way. He ended up with 47 points and of course the win. And lastly, before we move on from him, I gotta show you this.
After the timeout, we walked back on the court and then Xavier was guarding. So he tells Xavier, he says, I'm getting the ball.
I said, I know I'm gonna be waiting. And he said, I'm gonna get it right here. I'm gonna shoot it right in your face. And he came out, went right about that exact spot and shot a shot right in my face. And you know, he was like, I didn't mean to leave 2 seconds on the clock. He wanted to shoot it with 0 seconds on the clock. I walked back to the sideline like, damn.
I hope that you now have a better understanding of just how cold-blooded Larry Bird was. And here's Paul Pierce doing a similar thing. As you can see, it got pretty heated and even the ref had to step in to calm them down. But as they say, Pierce could talk the talk and walk the walk as he buried the three right in Al Harrington's face. Great sequence right here. And since we started with MJ, let's end it the same way. So here's a great story by Steve Smith about playing against Michael Jordan and his cockiness on the court.
One time I know he started counting backwards. You know, he said something like 38, and I didn't get it, Reggie. You know what I mean? And he started saying 36. I said, wait a minute. So he going backwards, and now if he get to 0, he got 40. A lot of talks.
I also tried at one time playing basketball. Started counting down 38, 36, and I didn't score for the rest of the game, so that's the end of the story. Nah, I'm playing, I just wanted to tell that joke. That's it for now. If you like this video, subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss my future in-depth analysis. Talk to you in the next one. Peace out.